Greetings, friends. Today I want to discuss with you one of the most recognizable events in the life of our Lord, and that is the Transfiguration. Now, what is often overlooked in this gospel narrative is the event that immediately takes place after this glorious moment. In the Gospel of Mark, we read that after descending from the mountaintop, our Lord was confronted by a crowd, by the teachers of the law, and also by a man with a son who was possessed. Now, this man pleads with the Lord to deliver his son. This story speaks to each of us because we have all experienced times of exaltation on the mountaintop. Those times when we have seen things from God's perspective and have just wanted to stay there. But God will never allow us to just stay idle on the mountaintop. The true test of our spiritual life is in exhibiting the power to descend from the mountain. If we only have the power to go up, to want to see the things from God's perspective, to just be showered with blessings and not with affliction or conflict, then something is wrong. Now, it is a wonderful thing to be on the mountaintop with God, but a person only gets there so that he may later go down and lift up those that are oppressed and possessed in the valley. Peter wanted to stay on the mountaintop, and he asked our Lord if he could build dwelling places there. But in this life, we are not meant to spend our lives entirely on mountains, watching sunrises or looking at other beautiful attractions. Those are simply intended to be moments of inspiration, moments of encouragement by God. We are made for the valley. We are made for the ordinary things of life, and that is where we have to prove our stamina and our strength. Yet we do have this spiritual selfishness that always wants the repeated moments on the mountaintop. We feel that we could talk and live like perfect angels if only we could stay on the mountaintop. Those times of exaltation are exceptional, and they do have their meaning in our life with God. But we must be aware to prevent our spiritual selfishness from wanting to make them the only time in our lives. We are inclined to think that everything that happens is to be turned into useful teaching, when in actual fact it is to be turned into something even better than teaching. Namely, it's to be turned into the building up of our character. The mountaintop is not meant to teach us anything. It is meant to make us something. There's a terrible trap in always asking, what's the use of this experience? We can never measure spiritual matters in that way. The moments on the mountaintop are rare moments, and they are meant for something in God's purpose. They are meant to prepare us for the work in the valley. They are meant to strengthen us to keep fighting the good fight.